and lost in 2 straight games. Next up is women's singles, and Bingjiao trying to become the first ever left-hander to win this title here in the 21-year history of the Bitburger tournament. She's up against the former champion, Nitchaon Jindapol of Thailand. Then we'll have the men's singles, and Saurabh Verma of India. What great form he's been in of late. This is his 4th final in his last 4 tournaments. Then we finish with mixed doubles and the married couple, Chris and Gabby Adcock, in their 3rd final here, up against the former champions, Cheng Shi-wei and Cheng Ching Chen. So with our next match, the women's singles, chance for us to look at the draw from quarterfinals onwards. 3 Thailand players at the quarterfinal stage, so only 6 different nations involved and only 5 seeds. By the time we came through to semi-finals, those 3 players from Thailand had all progressed. Bingjiao was the only non-Thailand player at that stage. Top 4 seeds, though, at the semi-finals. The only discipline here this year where the top 4 seeds reach the semi-final stage. So here comes the left-hander, Bingjiao. Now, we've certainly never had a left-handed women's singles champion here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. And I've been trying to ascertain with the men's singles as well. And I've looked down the list as Nitchaon Jindapol comes in, and once again, like all the Thailand players, carrying a picture of the late king, Bhumibol Adulyadej. A year of national mourning in Thailand since the late king's passing. Of course, he died on the 13th of October. And all the players have shown great respect. And he was a much loved king in Thailand. So as the toss of the coin takes place, just going back to my point about left-handers, I don't think that the men's singles has been won by a left-hander in all previous 20 competitions here at the Bitburger event. But there are 1 or 2 names at the start of those list of champions that I don't recognise. So it's possible, but I don't think any singles player who's a left-hander has won here in Bitburger. So to the 25-year-old born in Phuket, down 1 place on the world ranking this week to 19, did spend a total of 20 weeks at number 12 over 3 different spells. She's 163, that's about 5'4" and a quarter. Won the title here 3 years ago, beating another left-hander in the final, Linda Zechuri of Bulgaria. So this is only her 2nd appearance here. Won the previous time she was here and won all 4 matches, as you can see, although she struggled in her first 3 matches. Her first 3 matches all going to 3 games, including that qualifier in the first round. So to the left-hander, the number 1 seed, Bingjiao.
Ready to play.
Born in Suzhou. Now the umpire again, that's never 2 minutes warm-up. We haven't got enough time to tell you about all our players in the final, ranked 10 at the moment, and that's a career high. Up 1 place this week to number 10. Gold medalist at the Youth Olympic Games 2 years ago. And this her 6th Grand Prix Gold final. There you can see her path through to today's final. Well, in the semi-final yesterday, she was 17-14 up in that opening game and then lost 7 of the next 8 points to lose at 21-18. Came back in the decider at 21-18 in an hour and 8 minutes. So this is the 2nd meeting between these 2 players. First time they met was in the Swiss Grand Prix gold earlier this year. The first round of that, and as her Bingjiao went on to win the Swiss Grand Prix gold earlier this year. She obviously won on that occasion.
One love. Service over. 1-all.
Well, we were terribly worried about a big bump on her left knee yesterday that she sustained in the late stages of the opening game. Well, the swelling seems to have gone down, which is very good.
2-1.
No, it was really quite alarming. For Jindapol, this is a third Grand Prix gold final. Her previous two were both in 2013, not only winning the title here, but also reached the final of the Australian Grand Prix gold, which has since become a Super Series event. Now, as to saying about the win-loss record of this young lady in this particular tournament, 4 matches won this year. She's on an 8-match winning streak. Now, you may think that I've got my maths wrong, because to win from a draw of 32 3 years ago, she should have played 5 matches. But she didn't play 5 matches because in the second round she had a walkover against Belgium's Liane Tan. So 8 matches played so far here at the Bitburger over 2 different years, and 8 matches won. Whatever way you look at it, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? She's made an impressive start too. No, it's gone long.
2-4.
Well, of course, her Bingjiao is looking for a second Grand Prix gold title this year. 2 other players have achieved that so far in 2016, Sang Ji-hyun and Li Shui-rui. And in fact, she was one of only 3 players to win 2 Grand Prix golds last year. Nozomi Okuhara, Sang Ji-hyun, and herself. Now, Jindapol trains with the National Federation, and it's quite surprising given the strength in depth of Thailand women's singles players that they don't all train together. Ratchanok and Pontip Baranaprasatsuk train independently.
4-5. Service over.
She doesn't like the call.
6-5.
It's very difficult to tell. Awfully close.
Service over. 6-all. Service over. 7-6. Service over. 7-all.
It's a nice idea. Ideas are not enough, though, are they? And again.
8-7.
Oh, that's a great smash. Played with disguise. Jindapol did not even react to that.
9-7. Seven.
So a run of 4 straight points. Oh yes. Make that 5 straight points. 11-7 at the mid-game interval in favour of the left-handed Bingjiao. It's a delightful block. Well, obviously, Jindapol, the former champion, going for a second title here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. The last player to win 2 titles here was Germany's own Juliana Schenk. Won the title in 2009 and then again in 2012. Of course, in 2009, it wasn't a Grand Prix Gold event, just Grand Prix.
Play.
As far as this lady is concerned, Jindapol, well, she's trying to become the 3rd different player from Thailand to win a women's singles Grand Prix Gold. This year. Ratchanok Intanon won the Thailand Masters. Busanan Ongbangarangpan won the Indonesian Grand Prix Gold. So me talking about the strengths in depth from the Thailand team just proves my point, really, doesn't it? Well, finally that run comes to an end, but 6 straight points it was.
8-12. fault. Service over. 13-8.
Seven over the last 8 points.
Fault.
Make that 8 of the last 9 points to the left-hander.
14-8. Service over. 9-14.
Yeah. No way that was coming back.
Ten, 14.
Missed it.
Service over. 15-10.
Oh, yes. Her movement is really good, the left-hander, her Bingjiao. Getting behind the shuttle well,
10.
retrieving everything that her opponent is throwing at her, and therefore Jindapol, I just get the sense that she feels she's got to play the perfect shot to win the rally. And that's perhaps why she's been making 1 or 2 errors, because she's going for lines, she's going for angles when perhaps they aren't on.
17-10.
12 of the last 15 points now to her Bingjiao.
18-10.
Oof.
Service over.
Yeah, that goes down as a bad miss.
11,
I suppose when you're 19-10 up, as she was at the time, you can afford the odd error.
Service over.
Yeah, deflected by the net cord. And gain point opportunities here
20
for her
game point,
Bingjiao.
11.
Brilliant. What a shot to close out the opening game. The forehand defence of the left-hander and a wonderful little block across court. 21-11, the opening game. In just a little over 14 minutes. Yeah. Even got the net cord. wonderful opening game by her Bingjiao. 21-11. Zhao Zhuanze, former world champion, the Chinese coach. Now the Thailand coach, he's got his work cut out, hasn't he? More than anything, he's got to give his player, Nitchaon Jindapol, a bit of confidence, a bit of self-belief.
Seconds, 20 seconds. Second game, love ball, play. Service over.
Well, I wonder if we'll see a distinct change in tactics from Jindapol. That opening rally of this second game definitely pushed her opponent to the back, brought her forward, pushed her back again. And I wonder if she's going to try and command the front of the court. It's a lovely net shot, isn't it? Look how that racket arm was outstretched, taking the shuttle early. Oh, don't believe it. Well, it is wide. Dive defence there from her Bingjiao.
Huh? Are you okay? 3 love.
Oh, reminiscent of Lin Dan, isn't she? Oh, that's super. Yeah, I think she's been told to play the net more. But only when she's there first.
Service over. One, 4.
Yeah, definite. Yeah, well, chastising herself because I think momentarily she forgot her opponent was a left-hander.
2, 4.
But real big effort to take it early at the net. Look at this. Yeah, the hold and the flick. Well, she just hit it to the wrong place. That was the only problem.
Service over. Five, 2.
Well, she may have missed with that net shot, but there's definite signs, aren't there?
3, 5.
Playing more net play. There's another. Well, that's a pity from her perspective. There's
4,
definite.
5.
The fact that she was going for the kill there, she's trying to send a message to her Bingjiao. I'm going to take you on at the net and I'm going to beat you.
All.
Won gold at the Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing 2 years ago, beating Akane Yamaguchi in the final in 3 games. And when you consider she's only 19 and she's in a 6th Grand Prix gold final today, already won 2 Super Series titles, both this year, Japan Super Series and the French last week.
6, 5.
It's a really impressive development program, isn't it? Oh, like that. Good rally. Oh, it's a pity. Yeah. And the body language speaks volumes from Jindapol.
7, 5.
Yeah, look at the disappointment. Oh, when you
7,
consider she was
5.
4-love up. Her opponent's just won 7 of the last 8 points. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Six, 7. Service over. 8, 6.
Was going to land in. Yeah, did.
Service over.
Yeah. Just lost her spatial awareness there. Her Bingjiao was convinced
7,
that was going to go wide.
8.
Came off the frame of the racket. I think it was a bit of a mishit from Jindapol, but that was clearly in.
Service over. 9, 7.
No, she took that too late.
Nitchaon.
Very difficult
10,
to play
7.
accurately the further you are away from the net. So obviously if you let the drop shot come to you rather than you reaching out and taking the shuttle early, Oh, that's gone long.
Service over. 8-10.
Yeah, good work in that rally from Jindapol.
9-10.
Short. Yeah, well worked rally. Yeah, she's pleased with that, and so she should be. Brought the left-hander in, waited for the right opportunity, then used the jamming body smash to finish off the rally.
Play. Service over.
So it is the left-handed Bingjiao who has the advantage at the mid-game interval, but it's only a 1-point advantage. Well, before finals day today, I looked at the lineup and I did think that it was possible that all 5 titles could go to players from 5 different nations. Of course, Chinese players involved in 4 of the 5 finals, but it did seem mathematically possible.
11-10.
5 titles going to players from 5 different nations has only happened 6 times previously at Grand Prix Gold level. Did happen though earlier this year at the Malaysia Grand Prix Gold. But if Bingjiao wins this, then of course China will have won at least 2 titles.
11 all.
Just completely mistimed that.
12-11.
Yeah, it's a beautiful clear from Bingjiao. Punch clear, the attacking clear, played with disguise. This one now.
20-11.
They're forcing Jindapol to turn and play the high backhand. It's always a sign in singles that a player's in trouble.
Fourteen, 11. Service over.
So, ich möchte Sie nochmal die
12,
Autogrammstunde erinnern.
14.
16:30 Uhr, Fuchsi und Johannes Schöttler am Jörnigstein.
Yeah, way long. There's that just wonderful movement again to get behind the shuttle.
15, 12.
What a good rally. Oh my goodness. Contorted the back. Play that round the head shot. Oh, don't believe it. Brilliant.
Service over.
That's a super, super rally. How did she get that back?
Thirteen, 15. Play.
Oh dear. Yeah, rolled on top of the shuttle. That might need a new one. Able to smile. There's no lack of effort, is there, from her Bingjiao, and she just apologises to her opponent the fact that she's crushed the shuttle.
Change the shuttle.
Yeah. Umpire saying, please change the shuttle. Look at that effort. Look at that.
Nitchaon, shuttle.
Well, she hasn't won a title, Jindapol, since the Bahrain International Challenger event exactly a year ago. 3 years since she won a Grand Prix gold. That's gone long.
Service over. 16, 14.
Short. Yeah.
Service over.
All stemmed from that tight spinning net shot. Look how short the lift is.
15, 16.
Yeah, that's super.
16, all.
Yeah, right on the line. Wow, this is tremendous commitment and athletic ability shown by both players on court. Look at the effort to get that back.
Thank you.
Wonderful take off the top of the tape.
Things on court.
Might have a slight graze on the finger there.
Nitchaon. 17-16.
Oh, another beautiful net shot. Doing the damage. And back level.
All. Serves over.
Yeah, frustration.
18-17.
One can understand why. That was a real opportunity for her. Yeah, and once again, a little stamp of the feet. Overwhelming frustration.
17.
Two points away from a second title in 2 weeks for her Bingjiao. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Wonderful cross-court net shot, played from the backhand side. Well, not only a possible second title in 2 weeks, she's got 3 match point opportunities, her Bingjiao, but it would be a 4th title of the year and a 2nd Grand Prix gold of the year to go with the Swiss she won earlier on in March.
Match point 17.
Well taken. That is very, very well taken. When you're match point down, to take a shuttle like that off the top of the tape. Goodness me, that's courageous. Look at that. Great commitment. So 1 match point saved. And this time it's converted. The first ever left-handed winner of the women's singles at the Bitburger Open. Bingjiao goes one better than she did 2 years ago when she lost in the final to teammate Sun Yu. Well, what a couple of weeks she's had. Won the French Super Series in Paris last week, and this week here in Saarbrücken takes a second Grand Prix gold title of the year. 21-11, 21-18 in a match lasting 40 minutes. So she joins Sung Ji-hyung and Lee Shui-rui as two-time winners of Grand Prix golds this year. Sung Ji-hyung having won the Syed Modi in India, New Zealand, Lee Shui-rui, Germany and China Masters. Her movement today was superb, wasn't it? And what a great couple of weeks for Bingjiao. Their confirmation of the score, 21-11, 21-18 in 40 minutes.
Der nächsten Siegerehrung, durchgeführt vom Sportdezernenten Harald Schendl und Frank Liedke, geht es um den Preis der Stadt Saarbrücken.
So to the prize presentation for the women's singles. And the statistic of Bingjiao having won 2 Grand Prix golds in a calendar year for 2 consecutive years running is very, very impressive. So once again, Nitchaon Jindapol carries a picture of the late king, Bumapon Adulade, a sign of respect and a sign of a country in mourning at their rulers passing. Champion 3 years ago, this year has to settle for second best. But here is Bingjiao, the 19-year-old left-hander. She goes one better than her only previous appearance here 2 years ago, when she got through to the final as a qualifier. Came through the qualifying event before losing in the final. For Bingjiao, a 4th title of the year, 2 Grand Prix golds, 2 Super Series. Not bad for a teenager, is it? So 2 titles so far, 2 players from China, which of course means that it won't be 5 titles going to players from 5 different nations. But next final involves another Chinese player, Shi Uchi, in the men's singles up against Saurabh Verma. How wonderful to see Saurabh back to form again after a whole catalogue of injuries. Then following the men's singles, we'll have the mixed doubles. Second final to